My discussion tonight is going to be on Chapter 12, which is Education in School. Specifically, I wanted to focus on page 313, the characteristics of good schools. The first thing they mention is size. The school district that I grew up in, I had 27 classmates from kindergarten through the 6th grade. So extremely small school. In fact, the town was only 1,200 people. So we decided between my parents and myself that when I entered 7th grade, I was going to open enroll, which is something else that was discussed in this chapter. Open enrollment was a new thing, or recently established when I decided to do that in the 7th grade. But at any rate, I open enrolled to a larger school where I then had 130 classmates, which I know to most is still pretty small, but when you went from 27 to 130, that was a big deal. And the reason I did that was just because of the opportunities that were available to me at the larger school versus the smaller school. The smaller school, had I stayed at, really didn't have a college preparatory program in high school. The kids that wanted to take college prep classes actually enrolled in the junior college that was nearby to get those courses. They didn't have opportunities in academics, or excuse me, not academics, but sports. I was able to participate in more sports, and although it was more competitive to be able to participate in those sports, I feel like that was also a valuable experience that I went through, having to compete for a spot on the volleyball team, or to have that position in the track team to run in the races, because that's what the real world is. That's the job market is competitive. Getting into college is competitive. So there were advantages to that as well. So I definitely would agree with the text here that the size of the school is definitely very important. Clearly, the larger schools have disadvantages in overcrowding and teachers not being able to focus as much on their students, but small schools are also at a very clear disadvantage as well, just because they are unable to offer as much. And the ability to be able to open enroll for me was crucial, so that I feel like I received a much better education overall from it.